You use them, I use them, we all use them every single day. I'm talking about PDFs. We send them, we get them, we open them up without even thinking twice. But what if the file format we trust the most in the business world has a really dark side? What if it's become this hidden threat that could actually cost your company everything? Let's break down exactly how that's happening.
Just picture your inbox for a second. Right now, how many PDFs are just sitting there? You've probably got an invoice from a supplier, a contract you need to sign, maybe a report from a coworker. You trust them, right? So you click. But that simple, everyday action, that's exactly what cybercriminals are counting on now.
And that is the real problem here. The trust that we just automatically give these documents is being turned into a weapon and used against us. What used to be a safe, convenient way to share info is now a potential front door for a really devastating attack. So, what's really driving this new wave of attacks? Well, security researchers have dug in, and they've found a very specific tool that's making this all possible. And it's got a name: Matrix PDF. Okay, so what is Matrix PDF? Think of it like a do-it-yourself kit for criminals. It's sold on the dark web, and its whole purpose is to take a perfectly normal-looking PDF and secretly embed malicious code inside. It turns that document into a trap, designed for one thing: to steal your information.
Now, get this. The people who created it have the nerve to market it as a tool for cybersecurity training or for creating simulations. But let's be totally clear here. That's just a cover story. It's a weapon, plain and simple. And it's built to make it way easier for hackers to steal from businesses like yours.
And here's basically how it works. An attacker uses this toolkit to create a fake invoice, and it looks identical to one you get all the time. But hidden deep inside that file is a malicious script. So when you open the document, that script can trick you into giving away your login details, financial info, or even worse, access to your company's entire system.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Phishing attacks have been around for years, so why is this one such a huge deal? Well, the difference is all in the details, and honestly, this is where it starts to get pretty concerning.
The danger with Matrix PDF is really a perfect storm of bad things. It's got a super simple interface, so you don't even have to be a skilled hacker to launch a sophisticated attack. It's also cheaper than a lot of other tools on the dark web, which lowers the barrier to entry for criminals. And the most critical part? The fakes it makes are almost impossible to spot with just your eyes.
And this just shows you the massive leap these criminals have made. We all got trained to spot the old phishing emails, right? Look for bad grammar, weird logos, awkward sentences. Well, you can throw those rules out the window. These new documents are pixel perfect. They use the right branding, the right professional language. They are designed to look completely and totally normal.
But here's the crucial part. It's not just designed to fool you. It's designed to fool your security software first. The creators actually built in features like encrypted metadata and content blurring specifically to sneak past the automated email filters that are supposed to be protecting you. This thing is literally built for stealth.
So yeah, this isn't just another threat. It's a whole evolution of the threat. And as the source material points out, its existence should be a major wake-up call for every single business that uses email and PDFs, which, let's be real, is pretty much every business out there.
Now, I know that all sounds pretty scary, but you are not helpless here. Knowing about the threat is the first step. The next step is taking action. So how can you and your company actually fight back? Well, here's a pretty straightforward 4-step plan.
First off, verify senders. If you get an invoice you weren't expecting, even if it looks like it's from someone you know, just pick up the phone and give them a quick call to confirm. Second, keep everything updated. Those software updates often have critical security patches that block exactly these kinds of attacks. Third, look into advanced email scanners that are actually built to find these hidden scripts. And fourth, and this one is probably the most important, foster a culture of caution.
And you know, that last point is so incredibly important that it really deserves its own focus. Because when it comes down to it, all the best security software in the world can't protect you from just one single moment of not paying attention.
We have to be realistic here. As long as criminals can make money from cybercrime, they're going to keep building cheaper, easier, and more effective tools to attack businesses. This isn't a problem that's just going to go away. It's the new reality we all have to deal with.
The technology behind these attacks is sophisticated, for sure. But we have to remember that the way in, the attack vector, is almost always the same. It relies on our basic human nature. We get busy, we're distracted, and we click on a familiar-looking document without really thinking about it.
And that means your best defense is also human. Training your team,
keeping them aware of the latest threats, and building a workplace where it's not just okay, but encouraged to be a little skeptical and to double-check things, that's what makes a company a hard target. Your people really are your firewall.
So the next time a PDF lands in your inbox, just before that automatic click, I want you to pause, just for a second, and ask yourself this one simple question. Does this look right? Because that little moment of hesitation, that tiny act of caution, it could be the only thing standing between your company and a very, very costly breach.